Hi, I am Air, Atman In Ravi. Today, subscribe to Siddharth Kannan's YouTube channel. Don't forget to do this. And one more thing, don't forget that when the ego says I, it's a lie. When you try to find the mind you cannot find. And you are not this body that will die. Don't forget to find out, who am I?
Now he's written more than 65 books, TEDx speaker, more than 1400 bhajans he's composed. Humanitarian, also has made 3 beautiful homes for destitutes in Bengaluru, where 600 people are being helped. But this is one of the most interesting stories I have heard in my life. Atman In Ravi, aka Air. What's up? How are you?
Hey, great.
Doing well.
Pleasure to meet you.
I love the way you laugh.
Because your vibes are so mad.
Dil se laughter aa rahi hai. Okay, I'm going to ask you upfront, okay?
Absolutely.
I call you Air.
Yes, Hawa, air.
Hawa.
Hawa matlab air. Yes, call me air.
I think it's very, very cool.
Yeah, because you see, air is everywhere.
So you basically say, I'll say, what's up, Air? How are you, Air?
Yeah, because I was Ravi.
I know.
My mom and pop called me Ravi. And one damn day I woke up and realized, hey, you're not Ravi, man. You think you're Siddharth. Bullshit, you're not Siddharth. When you were born, you had no name. You were a baby. They gave you a name. But this Siddharth will die. But you will never die. You are an immortal soul. That's what I am. The immortal soul is Atma. I am the Atma in Ravi and Air.
Well done. I like this. So, you've got an incredible journey. You were a highly successful businessman. Now you're a spiritual guru, a humanitarian. And so at the age of 26, you got a limousine of your own.
Yeah.
A successful businessman. One day you just got up and said, I want to be a spiritual guru. Kaisa hua ye?
Actually, the story is, I started with nothing. Achieved something. Became everything. I started with nothing, achieved something, became everything, only to realize we are nothing.
But ये एक awakening होती है ना, right? This has to come one day. Was it, like for example, गौतम बुद्धा के साथ एक situation हुआ था. आपके साथ कुछ ऐसा situation हुआ जहाँ ये realization dawn हुआ?
See, what I realized,
हाँ.
I started my life at 16.
जी.
I made money from 16 to 40, 25 years. I was like any mad guy, wanting money. I had a limousine, I had a Merc, I had a Toyota Serra. But then one day I realized, what's life all about? What I earn, others will burn. So what is the damn story called life? See, let me tell you one thing. Dhirubhai Ambani, for example, big guy, rich guy, all respect, he's gone. Then 2 sons, 2 brothers fighting, drama, I don't know to get. But I'm saying, are we meant just to live and die? We cry, we look at the sky, we ask why? What? Who am I? Why did I come here? Why did you come to earth? What is the damn purpose of your human birth? What is the point? So people are just walking, drinking, singing. Everybody wants to be happy, but do you know the meaning of happiness? People are just going and acting. No, that's not being happy, that's pleasure.
So there's a difference between happiness and pleasure.
Absolutely.
Okay, now think of this. For example, there's a person out there. शायद गरीब हो वो. गरीब in terms of monetary aspects.
Yes.
उसके पास पैसे नहीं है खाने के लिए. उसके पास पैसे नहीं है छत ऊपर रखने के लिए. उसके लिए तो पहला चीज होगा कि मुझे पैसे कमाने हैं हैप्पीनेस के लिए, राइट?
Absolutely. So nobody is saying that money is going to give you unhappiness. Money is needed for roti, kapda, makan. We all need money to fulfill our need.
Your basic needs.
Yeah, but our need becomes our greed. See, the problem is not now you want, first you want to make 10 lakhs, then you want to become crorepati, then you want to have your villa, then you want to go by business class, then you damn it want your private jet, then you want your cruise ship, you want a yacht. No, come on, this is a happiness paradox. You keep on saying, I want to be happy. You know what, Siddharth? People are trying to become happy. People think success equals happiness. I'm asking you, have you seen so many successful people? Are all of them happy?
In fact, on the contrary, I'll tell you one thing, because I have a lot of Bollywood actors who've come to me all these years, okay?
Yes, yeah.
And it's not only about Bollywood actors, but I'll still give you, I started at 14, I'm 43 now, so in 29 years I've had so much.
Yeah.
And I could see some of them actually not being happy from within.
That's the truth.
And moment the camera would be on, they would say, they would be, you know, like this, and there would be a cut, and you'd suddenly see them going into a zone.
Very sad.
And I used to feel very sad because I could feel that they were unhappy from within. They were famous, they had money, but there's still an emptiness.
Because you know what? They are trying to become happy. You can't become happy. You have to be happy. You have to be happy. Now, and this happiness has to be from, like you say, dil se, from your heart and from your soul. So, is this what life is all about? So, therefore, we need to get to this crux. You know, what is life?
What is it?
You know the spelling? L-I-F-E. Liberation from ignorance and finding enlightenment. L-I-F-E. Liberation from ignorance and finding enlightenment. So what is enlightenment? Now in this room, if I off the main switch, what can you see? If I on the main switch?
Off the main switch.
If I off the main switch?
Nothing.
Nothing. Now there's darkness in the room. Can you sweep away the darkness from the room with a broom?
No way.
What do you need? You need to switch on the
light.
Now there is light here, but तुम्हारे अंदर light नहीं है ना. Enlightenment is switch on that damn light inside you. How are you going to go inside you? Just now I was coming to your office, I told you. There are thousands of people on the road and they're all saying Krishna, Rama, Krishna. I could not come to your office. I was late. You can sing Krishna, Rama. But what is Krishna? What is Rama? Why are you singing? अरे कुछ तो समझ के करो यार. You like just go on like shouting and screaming. What are you doing यार?
यानी आपको लग रहा था when you were in your car कि इनके पास purpose नहीं था.
बिल्कुल ना. Don't mind me saying it. With all due respect, I built a Shiva statue, the biggest Shiva statue in Bangalore, 65 foot tall, जहाँ गंगा बहती है. From 8 to 48, I believed that Shiva was God. Then I realized, who is God यार? Is it Shiva? Is it Krishna, Rama, Jesus, Buddha? कौन है भगवान? कौन है भगवान? कहाँ है भगवान? कोई ना जाने ये. भगवान ना मूर्ति, भगवान है एक शक्ति, कोई ना जाने ये. क्या? इंसान में ही भगवान है, भगवान नहीं आसमान में है, कण कण में प्रभु की शक्ति ही है, हर जीव में भगवान है, इंसान में ही भगवान है.
आप बोलो, ये जो एनलाइटनमेंट जो अंदर से आती है, राइट? ये सारे शब्द हम सुनते हैं, सेल्फ लव, खुद से प्यार करो, खुद की इज्जत करो, फाइंड पीस फ्रॉम विद इन, ऑटोमेटिकली सब कुछ अच्छा लगता है.
Correct.
मेरे साथ होता है, ओके सर? मैं इतने सालों से काम कर रहा हूं, बट कभी कभार सब ठीक रहता है, ओके? आई एम बीइंग वेरी ऑनेस्ट, सब ठीक रहता है, पर अंदर से मुझे खोखलापन होता है. और कुछ दिन पहले इसी स्पॉट में मैं एक इन्फ्लुएंसर से बात कर रहा था. शायद वो लड़का 27-28 का होगा, इंस्टाग्राम में बहुत बड़ा. और वो लड़का मुझे एक्चुअली बोला, सब ठीक चल रहा है, बट मैं सबसे गायब हो गया क्योंकि अंदर से मैं खोखलापन, विच इज एम्प्टीनेस, फील कर रहा था. और कभी कभार मेरे साथ भी ये होता है. ये क्यों होता है?
बस आपके साथ ही नहीं होता है, सबके साथ होता है. आपको गट्स है, आप बोलते हैं. Are you telling me, you know what? It is the mind that makes us blind. Now, you have nose?
Yes.
Ear, have you pulled your ear?
टीचरों ने बहुत पुल किया है।
आंख देख सकते, आंख है।
देख रहा
You
हूं।
have seen the photograph and of your heart and the brain, MRI, X-ray देखा है? कभी आपने माइंड को देखा है? How does the mind look? माइंड देखा है? माइंड है ही नहीं. This damn, see the problem is you find trauma because you are caught in this drama and you don't realize whatever is happening is karma. Your mind is enveloping you in the darkness of ignorance. It is shooting at you thoughts. As you're talking to me, listening to me, chances are you've got thoughts coming. If you're in consciousness, then you're listening to me. But normally, we have got thought. ये इंटरव्यू के बाद क्या होना है, ये ऐसे हो रहा है, वे कैसे हो रही है, ठक.
माने कोई मोस्टली लिव इन द मोमेंट कोई नहीं करता।
नहीं करता है. You're saying खोखलापन ना. Many Bollywood people, you must have heard the common word. What they call it? They call it depression.
I was just coming to that.
But you know what is depression?
जी,
Depression is aggression.
डिप्रेशन एग्रेशन।
Because it is aggression of thought which causes depression. When the mind goes on drilling you, it is killing you. Either the mind is bombarding you with many thoughts or the mind is bombarding you with the same thought. COVID, मर जाएगा. I wrote a book, it's published in the internet 2020 March, called Fear. FEAR, False Expectation Appearing Real. मैंने वो किताब में लिखा है सिद्धार्थ कि दुनिया पागल है. You are going to run after COVID for 1 or 2 years, and after all this, you all people are going to get up and get back and going. You read my book in the internet, 2020. The whole damn world has wasted 2-3 years because of fear, and this fear is caused by the mind which you cannot find. This is the problem. You know, you're saying खोखलापन. अरे खोखलापन आप में नहीं, खोखलापन तो सब में है. The problem is this, that emptiness that you're talking of, you need to move from a state of mind to a state of consciousness. You must have heard of the state of mindfulness. They call it different names. In that state, it's called Sat Chit Anand.
सच चित आनंद।
Sat means truth,
जी।
Chit means consciousness, Anand means bliss. You need that state. And when you're in that state of Sat Chit Anand, there is no khoklapan. You're in a state of eternal bliss because you're living in truth consciousness. I'll tell you a thing. People are worried, right?
जी।
Why are people worried? People are worried about death. People are worried about money. People are worried about relationship. Hey, damn it. Why don't you understand? Yaar, it's just a show. We all have to go. The truth, it's not that I'm telling you something new. तुम जो बोल रहे हैं मैं जानता हूं. जानता है ना, लेकिन तुम एहसास नहीं करता है ना. There's a difference between knowledge, which you can get in a college, and realization, which does not need any education or qualification. You need realization, and realization comes from purification, which causes illumination. Then there is liberation and there is unification, and that is the goal of life.
अभी ये डिप्रेशन वर्ड राइट, इतना सुन रहे हैं हम लोग. कभी कभार क्योंकि मैं एंटरटेनमेंट वर्ल्ड में हूं, मैं सुनता हूं कि एक यंग एक्टर रिलेशनशिप टूट गया, उन्होंने सुइसाइड कमिट कर लिया. कहीं और सुनता हूं कि कुछ और कारण की वजह से ये सब हो गया है. मुझे कहा जाता है, लोग कहते हैं जो मेरे से ओल्डर है, कि डिप्रेशन हमेशा था सोसाइटी में, आज डिजिटल की वजह से ओपनली आ रहा है. नाउ यू टेल मी, पहले इतना डिप्रेशन था कि अब होने लगा है ज्यादा?
Depression should be thrown in the dustbin.
Okay.
This word depression, this, you know something, you know what is psychiatric medicine? It's a damn it lie. No, I'm telling you, this whole word psychiatric medicine, I'm not talking about the neuromedicine which is to do with the brain and the nerves. But I'm telling you, the problem is caused by the mind. They call it mental illness, mental medicine, right? This mental illness has to be taken care by you and me. We don't need medicine. This depression is caused because we are living a life of NEP. NEP is negative energy poison. We have to flip over to PEP, positive energy power. Because there is NEP, there is no PEP. If there is PEP, we will live with emotions like faith, hope, love, courage, confidence, compassion, forgiveness, optimism. When we live with emotions like we live with emotions like fear, worry, stress, anxiety, anger, hate, revenge, jealousy, depression. Now, when I speak only, you feel those emotions coming into you. So, Siddharth, it is very important for us to become conscious that we must take charge of the mind. Now, there is no mind. How will you take charge of the mind? So, the way to take charge of the mind is to understand thoughts. Since you like rhyme, thoughts, they pour like rain and they push you down the drain and they make you suffer again and again and again. These thoughts become the mind. And thoughts, they don't knock at the door. The thoughts, they come uninvited and they push you on the floor. You shut them out and close the door. See, the point is, and when you realize, then you don't have to memorize.
I like it. When you realize, you don't have to memorize. कई इवेंट में ये जरूर यूज दूंगा, आपको क्रेडिट नहीं दूंगा, मैं बोलूंगा ये मेरा लाइन है.
जो भी मैंने कहा ना, आज मैंने सब आपको दे दिया. Nothing is mine. सुनो यार, कब हम ये जान पाएंगे कि हम ना कुछ लेके आए ना कुछ लेके जाएंगे. चढ़ता सूरज धीरे धीरे ढलता है, ढल जाएगा, ढल जाएगा, ढल जाएगा. When are we going to realize? We come when we go. When are we going to understand the meaning of this show?
एक और चीज, एंटरटेनमेंट बिजनेस में, राइट? आज फिल्म हिट हुई, कल फिल्म फ्लॉप हुई, मोमेंट फिल्म फ्लॉप हुई, एक्टर को ऊपर रखा है, नीचे गिरा दिया. तो यानी कि जिंदगी भर उनको अपने आप को प्रूव करना ही है.
करेक्ट,
राइट? अब चल रहे हो, लोग मॉब कर रहे हैं, कल फिल्म फ्लॉप हुई, बोला ये तो खत्म.
बिल्कुल,
ये तो गया, खत्म. फिर नए लोग आते हैं. आपको मालूम है आप अच्छे एक्टर हो, पर आप वो नए एक्टर्स को देखकर बोलते हो, ओह शिट, ये क्या हो रहा है? बिकॉज पीपल अराउंड यू ऑल्सो टेल यू ऑल दीज थिंग्स. अब सोशल मीडिया तो और भी.
यस.
हाउ डज वन गेट रिड ऑफ इनसिक्योरिटीज?
It's very simple. You should stop running the race. You are running a race to become an ace and you get caught in a maze.
I love you yaar for this yaar. Huh? Seriously.
So the solution is this. And I'm telling you this honestly.
और ये मैं अपने लिए, सबके लिए
नहीं
पूछ रहा हूं.
ये दुनिया का प्रॉब्लम है बॉस. It's
दुनिया
not, सुनो, it's not just a Bollywood.
जी.
Today you're a politician. Today you're the chief minister. Tomorrow you're not in the chief minister. लोग तुम्हारे को देखेंगे नहीं. पान वाला फ्री पान नहीं खिलाएगा तुम्हें. You are a person जो पान वाला तुम्हारा पाव पड़ता था. साहब. वो साहब क्या हुआ? You go to a peak and you think life is about climbing from peak to peak to peak. अरे उठो यार, जागो. The peak doesn't go to peak, it goes to a cliff called death. Wake up. You have to add to the word race to become an ace, and you get caught in the maze. You have to add G, which is God, guidance of Guru. You have to add G, then the race becomes grace.
But how does one get out of this race?
You don't have to get out of the race. You have to learn to run the race with grace. See, let me tell you one thing.
Gee.
You have to learn to accept the reality of life. Don't mind me saying, today in Bollywood there are so many people who are 70, 80, they were big people, blah, blah. And all those who were heroes, when 20 years back, now they have gone to 40, 50, 60. Now you can't be a star. छोटा बच्चा आएगा, वो तो star बनेगा. How long you will be Dada and Pardada, and how long will you go on being Romeo and Juliet? After 60 years, you can't run with a 20-year-old Bollywood girl and do run.
नहीं, पर बॉलीवुड में सब अभी भी चल रहा है सर, ऑन स्क्रीन. हाँ.
So ये चल रहा है, लेकिन दिल के अंदर ना दर्द है.
और सच्चाई मालूम है.
So one has to bow down. And Siddharth, finally, let me tell you something which is the most important thing up to now what we have spoken about. You want to be a Bollywood star, you want to be rich, you want to be famous. What is the end? Are you going to be here forever and going to be famous? What about all those famous stars who were there 100 years ago, 200 years ago? I will challenge you. बताओ 400 साल पहले कौन था famous star? You don't know. They are all under the carpet. Arey, why don't we understand the truth? What is life? What is death? Can I ask you a question?
Please, please.
Death is certain. Can you deny death is going to happen?
Of course.
Birth is going to happen.
जी.
ये birth और death होता रहता है.
हाँ.
और इस दुनिया में एक चीज है called karma. आप कर्मा में यकीन करते हैं?
जी, मैं 100% believe करता हूँ.
If you plant apples, can you get mangoes? If you plant apples, can you get mangoes?
No,
You cannot get mangoes.
Apples in return of apples.
Apples. So, when we keep on doing deeds, these deeds become seeds. And then we are born. The moment we are dead, where have we gone? You may be a Shah Rukh Khan and Amitabh Bachchan, you may be the who's who of Bollywood. अरे मौत तो सबको आनी है ना यार. मौत की सच्चाई क्या है, हम कभी ना मरते हैं, हम तो इस शरीर से मुक्त होते हैं जब ये तन मरता है, हम तो अमर आत्मा है, आत्मा कभी ना मरती है, एहसास जब होता हम तन मन नहीं, संसार से मुक्त होते हैं. We have, you know, when the books talk about nirvana, moksha, salvation, liberation, एक बात मैं बोलता हूं, अगर इस रूम में एक शेर आ जाता है, शेर आ जाता है, शेर शेर शेर, तुम ऐसा करो, क्या होगा? ऐसा करेगा तो क्या होगा?
भाई लग जाएगी ना सर.
शेर तुम्हें खा
लगेगी
जाएगी
ना सर.
So why don't all these politicians and millionaires and billionaires and Bollywoods and Hollywoods open their eyes? Why can't they open their real eyes to face the fact? एक दिन फटाक, you kick the bucket, then nobody will look at you, man.
अगर enlightenment के लिए, अगर मैं basic में पूछूं,
Yeah.
कैसे इंसान enlightenment feel करे?
Enlightenment is switching on the light within. Enlightenment एक अनुभूति है. हाँ? To tell you in one of my Jeevan Sangeet, my songs, 1400 songs are called Jeevan Sangeet. I say, सच को कोई ना जानता, ये अपरोक्ष अनुभूति है, इसका कोई सबूत ना, सच का एहसास होना है. So you have to realize, you have to open your ear. अनुभूति है. ये enlightenment जो है, it's not something you can read a book and get. You need to get that spark, that aha moment. You need that epiphany. तो ये जो है एक आहट है, एक अनुभूति है. And this is the, let me tell you, I also, Siddharth, I am a guy who has achieved success. I left success. I traveled to 120 countries. I went to Antarctica. I played with the penguins. I went on 25 cruises. I've done it all, not just driving a limousine. But then I realized this is not happiness. Happiness doesn't depend how much money you have in the bank, because in the end, you will empty your tank.
Now I'll give you an example. मैं भी एक young father हूँ. I have a 7-year-old daughter called Adira,
Very good.
4-year-old daughter called Saisha.
Excellent.
Blessed to have a beautiful family.
Great.
My father is 79, he plays tennis, touch wood. My mother is 72, plays tennis. Very beautiful, bindas family.
Great.
And they always believe that. Like my father also says, भाई experiences इकट्ठा करो, experiences इकट्ठा करो. पर बहुत से हम उम्र वाले मेरे जैसे लोग हैं जो कहते हैं यार कमाना है यार, क्योंकि बच्चों के लिए सेव करना है, स्कूल, एजुकेशन वगैरह, तो भागते रहते. जैसे मैं ऑनेस्टली बोल रहा हूँ कि मैं और एक दोस्त एक 10 दिन पहले बात कर रहे थे, तो मैंने कहा जा रहे हो? ही सेड हाँ, आई एम गोइंग टू लंदन. ही सेड फॉर 7 days. तो ही सेड यूजुअली मैं 3 हफ्ते जाता हूँ. तो मैंने कहा क्यों नहीं जा रहे हो यार? बिकॉज लंदन इज माई फेवरेट सिटी. तो उसने बोला 14 दिन मैंने कम कर दिया क्योंकि वो पैसे मैं सेव कर रहा हूँ हर साल बच्चों के लिए. तो मैंने कहा ठीक है. तो मैंने कहा यानी कि तुमने इतना कैलकुलेशन किया, अब वो सही थॉट प्रोसेस है कि गलत, क्योंकि वो इंसान बोल रहा मुझे कमाना है बच्चों के लिए ये उसके लिए क्या?
Let me
वो
tell
भी
you,
एक इमोशनल जरूरत होगी ना.
let me tell you one thing. I have a friend in London
जी.
who's 80 plus. He's one of the richest guys in our community, richest. He wants to attain enlightenment, he wants the spiritual path. From last 5 years he's talking to me, he can't leave. Because he says that I have some children and I am protecting this huge billion empire for them. And I laugh at him and say, you will die and you will not realize who am I, and you will come back to earth in a rebirth, and this money will go to your children, and whether you like it or not, they will do what they want to do. He's saying, no, they are not capable of handling the money. In the ancient days, you must have heard this verse. Indian शायद कबीर ने किसने कहा था, पूत सपूत तो क्यों धन संचय, पूत कपूत तो क्यों धन संचय. If the put is saput, if you have a good child, why does it need money? Your good child will make his own money. If you have a lousy child, why do you give money? Because that lousy child will waste away all the money. No, is this the truth or not?
No, but it is the truth.
It is a fact, yaar. It is a fact. You give your children a good education. You make them stand on their feet and let them go down the street. That's it. You don't have to create so much money and give them and spoil them. Because the moment you create so much money for your children, surely they are not going to be good, happy, successful people. Because you are spoiling them. You know, the rich people in this world, many rich people, they give an example, they don't give their children too much money. Because money can spoil. So, coming back to the subject, most people are busy earning money, but happiness doesn't come from earning, it comes from spending. We take care of 800 poor people in 3 ashrams in Bangalore. We are doing it from 30 years and we don't make a noise about it. From 30 years, the amount of joy I get in taking care of the poor is more than driving a Mercedes Benz.
एक और कहानी बताता हूं आपको.
बोलो.
ये मेरे साथ बड़े किस्से होते हैं तो मैं बताता हूं आपको.
बोलो यार.
4 महीने पहले मुझे मेरा एक कॉलेज का दोस्त मिला. उसकी शादी का इनविटेशन मुझे 7-8 साल पहले आया था. आई डिडंट गो फॉर इट एंड आई वाजंट इन टच विद हिम. तो मुझे मिल गया वो बांद्रा मुंबई में. तो मैंने उसकी वाइफ को देखा. मैंने कहा आई एम सो सॉरी कि मैं नहीं आज पाया शादी के लिए. तो वाइफ ने बोला कि हम लोग ने तो कोई शादी का फंक्शन ही नहीं, हमारा कोर्ट मैरिज था. तो मैंने कहा नहीं, मुझे इनविटेशन आया था. पता चला कि उसकी पहली बीवी के साथ था वो. तो ठीक है. आजकल मुझे समझ नहीं आता कि हाउ डू आई आस्क कि यार बीवी कैसी है, कि पता ही नहीं टूटा है नहीं है.
अरे marriage has lost its meaning.
Why are relationships breaking so much?
Relationships are breaking because the relationship is between skin and skin. A relationship has to be from the divine to the divine within. If the relationship is skin deep, it's not going to work. What, 50, 60, 70% of marriages, 50% official divorces, I think, in the US. In India, there are too many broken relationships, too many, absolutely. Even live-in relationships are failing, marriages are failing, because the essential thought is missing. The essential thought is that of love and respect and compassion. See, the problem is love has become a transaction. There is no unconditional love. This is called ishq hakiki. The Sufis called it ishq hakiki versus ishq majazi. The Greeks called it agape versus eros. What problem you are talking today existed 5,000 years ago, yaar. It's not a new problem. The social media has blown the problem up. You know, for a relationship to work, what do you need? A table will be stable. A table will be stable if there are 4 legs. If you have 3, like an auto will topple. Cycle has 2, anytime cycle can fall. A relationship needs 4. Body, mind, heart and soul. Unless there's a relationship of body, mind, heart and soul, that relationship will never break. The relationship is also called physical, emotional, intellectual, spiritual. If you want to make your relationship work on all the 4 legs, नहीं तो topple हो जाएगा.
Neha, I love you.
But go back and make it pies, P-I-E-S, physical, intellectual, emotional, spiritual.
मुझे लगता वैसा है मेरा।
वेरी गुड,
Genuinely
कांग्रेचुलेशन
बोल रहा हूँ, दिल से।
नहीं नहीं, अच्छा है
वो
तो,
मैं बोल रहा हूँ।
नहीं है तो बहुत अच्छा, देन शी इज लकी।
नहीं, वो भी है। दोनों
ताली तो दो हाथ से होती है यार।
आपका मेरा भी ट्यूनिंग अच्छा, एक ही टाइम पे मारा हम लोगों ने। हाँ अब देखो, लोगों से मिलता हूं, हर इंसान का रिस्पेक्ट, औकात जो कहते हैं, अब सोशल मीडिया पे बेस्ड है। बहुत से लोग हैं जिनको लाइक्स नहीं आता है, कमेंट्स गंदे गंदे आ जाते हैं। दूसरा इंसान मालदीव्स में छुट्टी मार रहा है, ये कोई टूटे हुए रोड में चल रहा है, उसने देख लिया, वो डिप्रेशन में हो गया है। बट पीपल आर गेटिंग अफेक्टेड एंड ऑल एजेस। हाँ, ऐसा नहीं है कि ओनली टीनेजर्स, मिलेनियल्स, ब्ला ब्ला ब्ला, जेन ज़ी। दैट सोशल मीडिया इज मेकिंग देम फील लेस ऑफ देमसेल्व्स।
So the solution is, I give everybody, when I meet somebody, I give them a ball. This ball is a smiley ball. What do I tell them? I tell them, learn to smile.
Make a vow to be happy in the now.
That's on the ball. S-M-I-L-E. What is a smile? When you smile, you smile, you spread sunshine. When you smile, you make others happy. When you smile, you inspire people to rejoice.
एक सेकंड रुक जा, तू भी ले ले, तू बहुत तब से स्माइल नहीं कर रहा है तू। इधर आ जा।
पकड़ो।
पकड़ो।
When you smile, you lower levels of negativity. And when you smile, S-M-I-L-E, you ensure personal happiness. So I tell people smile. But one more very important thing you said, it's in my head. People are more worried about their social media image. अरे भाड़ में जाओ. Somebody's opinion of you does not have to be your reality. That is their opinion. If somebody's opinion, see, if you start worrying about somebody's opinion about you, you're dead. You do your best. I give people a formula. It's called A, B, C, D. A, accept without protest. Because जो होना है कर्म के हिसाब से हो रहा है. B, do your best. C, live in consciousness, in surrender. Surrender in consciousness. And D, you are a divine instrument. अरे तुम क्या कर रहे हो, एक दिन तुम कर रहे हो, टुडे यू आर हियर, टुडे यू आर बॉर्न, टुमारो यू विल बी गॉन. जो करना है करके जाओ यार, क्या इतना वरी करता है, कौन ये बोलता है, वो बोलता है, किसी ने लाइक नहीं मारा, किसी ने कमेंट मारा. अरे नोबडी किक्स अ डेड डॉग. नोबडी. अगर तुम बढ़ेगा जिंदगी में, तुम्हारा नाम हो रहा है, तो डेफिनेटली पीपल विल पुट शिट इन द इंटरनेट अबाउट यू. हाउ मच इट कॉस्ट टू पुट इन द इंटरनेट? मुझे डालना है कि आप चोर है, मुझे इंटरनेट में डालना है, क्या कॉस्ट होता है? नथिंग. कम ऑन, व्हाई डू यू? आगे भी जाने ना तू, पीछे भी जाने ना तू, जो भी है बस यही एक पल है.
समटाइम्स पीपल, जो व्यूअर्स हैं फिल्मों के, दे आर हार्श ऑन बॉलीवुड स्टार किड्स. ये नेपोटिज्म वर्ड आ जाता है, राइट? तो बॉलीवुड के जो स्टार्स हैं जो कहते हैं यार अगर मैं अपने बच्चों को काम नहीं दूंगा तो किसको दूंगा. पर एक और स्कूल है कि यार स्ट्रगलर्स को चांस दिया करो, पीपल फ्रॉम आउटसाइड द इंडस्ट्री को चांस दिया करो. और ये बैटल चलता रहता है. कुछ लोग कहते हैं कि देखो अगर स्टार का बच्चा है, अगर बुरा है तो 2-3 फिल्में बाद तो खत्म ही हो जाएगा ना. What do you have to say about this constant battle where people are being tough on Bollywood kids at times?
Honestly, the fact is, I'm not so much involved into this scenario. But let me tell you one thing. I believe in the law of karma. You cannot take somebody's kid and make them a king. If their karma or their actions are not going to meet that, that's when you find new entrants coming in the market. You find some new guys coming from nowhere. You think it happened by luck? You think it happened by luck? A lot of people in Bollywood say, luck hai yaar, luck. You know, they don't know the spelling of luck. Luck is not L-U-C-K. Luck is P-L-U-C-K. You pluck. You pluck what you plant. So if somebody is working hard, nobody can take their rozana. If you have uske khana, uske luck mein hai, to wo pluck karega. You can't stop him from that.
एक फियर आ गया है आर्टिफिशियल इंटेलिजेंस का. एंटरटेनमेंट बिजनेस ले कि कोई बोलता है यार सिद्धार्थ कुछ साल में तो तू स्टेज में जो बोलता है वो खुद हो जाएगा, समवन विल जस्ट रेप्लिकेट यू। क्या आर्टिफिशियल इंटेलिजेंस ह्यूमंस को रिप्लेस करेगा?
I think we are going down the wrong road.
जी
I'll explain to you. See, we salute the brain that made the train and the plane. We salute the brain that made the train and the plane. But who made the brain? Siddharth, we are going down the wrong way. We need to step back. This fear need not be there. Intelligence will come, artificial intelligence will come, but all this is part of a supreme energy. That energy is beyond man's comprehension. Tell your Bollywood friends, stop for a moment and find out the reality of life. Who am I? Why did I come to earth? Why did I become a Bollywood star? Or this artificial intelligence? This is being done by man. But man can only do what he is capable. Can man stop death from happening? Why don't we contemplate on the reality called life? So let us not get carried away by the modernization of this world. This is called samsara. This samsara is a leela, it's a show, it's a maya, it's a cosmic illusion. My world is a world of peace. My world is a peace, a world of Sat Chit Anand.
तो यानी कि आर्टिफिशियल इंटेलिजेंस विल नॉट रिप्लेस?
No, it will come, it will do its part. It's just like if people came and said online shopping will replace retailing in India or the world. How can online, people are not able to sit in their house and buy clothes in their house and wear clothes in their house and dance in their house, nah. People have to go out. So this, and the problem is FEAR, false expectation appearing real. And the problem of fear is the mind, and the mind you cannot find. Move from mind to consciousness. In consciousness, you will awaken what is known as the intellect, the buddhi. हाँ? अगर बुद्धि नहीं है, मैंने एक सॉन्ग में लिखा, जो बुद्धि से नहीं, जो बुद्धि से नहीं, पर जो मन से काम करते, लोग उन्हें बुद्धू कहते हैं। सही और गलत का जो भेदभाव ना करते, लोग उन्हें बुद्धू कहते हैं।
इनफैक्ट बुद्धू से याद आया, ये कहते हैं लोग, और आप बताइए इसमें कितनी सच्चाई है। गुड कर्मा करोगे तो यू विल अटेन हेवन, गॉड, ये सच होता है?
Good karma करोगे, you will attain God. If you go to Kashi and you take a house, the hotel called Kashi Labh Bhavan, from there straight you will go to heaven. सब lies, सब झूठ है, complete झूठ. Please understand. Good karma means good deed will become a good seed which you will plant. You will get good fruit. But to get fruit, you have to come back to earth. Moksha is when you are freed from karma. People don't understand the meaning of karma. Karma is what you do, good or bad, will come back to you. The goal of moksha or nirvana is to be free from karma. And that will happen when you realize, I am not this body that will die. I am not the mind that I cannot find. I am not the ego that says I, it's a lie. Then you realize I am the soul. I am the divine soul. That is the goal, the spark of unique life. Then, Siddharth, you reach that state of Sat Chit Anand. That's why, I tell my mind, when my mind troubles me, what I tell my mind? I tell my mind, Man re tu kahe ko shor kare. Because this mind is creating so much noise, then we cannot hear the divine voice. We have to wake up and be still. We have to go inside. Then only the problem, all your friends you talked about, forget about artificial intelligence. What about this plastic world? We have to live in this world, but let us not forget how to be peaceful, how to be happy. What is the purpose of existence? What is going to happen when the body dies? What is going to happen? When are we going to realize all this?
आज मैं जा रहा हूं अमेरिका, फ्लाइट में जो सुकून की नींद आएगी ना आपकी बातों सुनकर, मजा आ जाएगा मुझे.
आप जब जा रहे हैं ना, you take this book
I
with you.
promise you, I was thinking, I saw that book there. मैंने कहा आप बताओ ना मुझे.
This book is called Realization of a Yogi.
हाँ.
तो when you get this book, don't wonder how to open it because इसको ऐसा खोलना है
हर चीज में आपका अलग एंगल है. हाँ.
और ऐसा बुक निकलेगा.
तो ये है Realizations of a Yogi, a testament of the truth about life, a real life journey from the achievement to enlightenment. How beautiful this
तो
is.
ये आप पढ़िए on the flight.
और ये मैं पक्का पढ़ूंगा. वापस ले तो नहीं लेंगे ना?
नहीं अभी तो
गिफ्ट है ना मेरे लिए.
आपके लिए बस.
सर बहुत मुझे गिफ्ट मिलते हैं, लोग बोलते हैं देने के बाद लौटा देना, सर्कुलेट करना है. हाउ स्वीट. थैंक यू सो मच. थैंक यू सो मच. यू नो जब मैंने आपके बारे में सुना ना, तो मेरे डायनामिक्स चल रहे थे यार. मैंने कहा यार मैं कैसे बात करूंगा, क्या करूंगा. ऑनेस्टली मैंने कभी लाइफ में ऐसे सोचा नहीं है. आपके लिए मैं सोच रहा था. जब अब आए ना रूम के अंदर, तो एक स्माइल दिया एंड यू गिव मी वन हंसी, और मुझे ऑन द स्पॉट लगा कि ये मेरा कॉलेज का दोस्त मेरे बगल में बैठा हुआ है. आई फेल्ट लाइक दैट अबाउट यू.
Because there is a divine connection. What you felt for me was from your soul. But you don't realize this. One day you will realize it. See, we have layers and layers, Siddharth. But what you felt today and what you have experienced today is a little flick on your soul. You are that. Tattvamasi. Neti, neti means you are not this body and mind. You are that. Tattvamasi means you are the divine soul. Now, in this world that we are all in, 99% of the people are going in the opposite direction. मैं उस path पे हूँ where I want to help people to get real happiness, eternal happiness, divine peace. And that's why when you say when you felt that vibration, vibrations are everything, but we have to get to that supreme vibration. Scientists say they don't know 95% of this world is of some gray matter, dark matter, black matter. They don't know what it is. They don't realize it is SIP, the supreme immortal power that is everywhere. It's in you, it's in me, it's everywhere. Bollywood में एक song है.
हाँ.
वो song है सत्यम शिवम सुंदरम. सुना है आपने?
जी ऑफ कोर्स. अरे ऑल टाइम हिट है.
उसका मीनिंग क्या है? उसका मीनिंग है सत्यम शिवम सुंदरम. सत्य ये है कि शिव ही सुंदर है. मीन्स द ट्रुथ इज that everything beautiful in this world is divine. अरे लोग Bollywood, tell your Bollywood friends to use Bollywood to help people get enlightened. In the Bollywood style, make stories but try to take people to the truth. बहुत झूठ है, बहुत मिथ्या है. There's too much of story, but get the real story. Otherwise what happens is people are caught in myth and it doesn't help because the game is over.
How nice. आप एक स्पिरिचुअल गुरु हो, बट जब जिस तरीके से आप बात कर रहे थे इतने सिंपल तरीके से, मुझे लग रहा था कि मेरा दोस्त, मेरा बड़ा भाई मुझसे बात कर रहा है. और बहुत सारे सवाल ऑनेस्टली मैंने खुद के बोले आपको. द टर्मोइल्स दैट आई वेंट थ्रू, एंड आई एम सो हैप्पी दैट आई कुड टॉक टू यू अबाउट इट दिल से. एंड ब्रदर्स फॉर लाइफ.
Pleasure.
Thank you so much. Air,
it was
Atman in Ravi.
It was an honor being with you. Thank you.
सर जब भी दे दो यार, ये ज्यादा इंपॉर्टेंट है ये.